Hey everybody, I am here to do a episode 9, I think it is. Oh, skipping on things. Episode 9 of New Jersey review called When Chairs Fly. Now, this episode was of course the Posche fashion show, what everyone was waiting for. And oh my god, was it a good friggin' episode. Like, it did not disappoint. I'm not going to talk about everything in the episode because some scenes were fillers, but I'm going to talk about the most important things. Okay, so it did not start off with the Posche fashion show, but I'm going to start off with the Posche fashion show. It actually happened early on in the episode, like within the first 10 minutes the Posche fashion show happened. But there's a couple of scenes before that I'm just not going to talk about. It's not important. Okay, so at the Posche fashion show, Dolores and Siggy get there, and they're getting ready, hair, makeup, whatever. Kim comes over and they tell Kim, Dolores and Siggy tell Kim that, they went out last night with Teresa and the girls, and that Teresa threw a wine glass and she got crunk and they went nuts and there was a fight and all hell broke loose. And Kim says she lets it, Kim just continues to tell more things. I mean, who knows? But she goes and she says, one of my girls, the girl doing your makeup right now? Yeah, her. She saw Teresa last week with a boy, and they were really touchy-feely, and they were all up on each other at this restaurant. And then the friend, got up and started acting it out with Kim D, like they were like this with each other, and they were caressing each other. And Siggy's like, no, that could be her friend. What are you talking about? Sticking up for her. Dolores was also sticking up this time. She was like, no, I don't believe it's true. And Kim's like, why would my friend lie? Like, why would she lie about it? Now, there was a picture of Teresa and some guy, which she's calling her lawyer, at this restaurant. I don't know if it's true or if it's not. She looked very, I don't know when she posted this on Instagram. She posted it like, maybe it was in May, because the Posche fashion show was beginning of May, but I think she posted this photo sometime in June or May. And, she had her boobs out at the table, and he had his legs spread wide open, and it just looked like a weird picture. It looked like a picture that, it just looked weird. Like, if these allegations are going around, why would Teresa take a picture like this? Like, it just looks weird. Like, I don't think Teresa's per se cheating on Joe, but as I said in the last video, I don't think she cares if she meets a guy and something happens. You know what I mean? Then again, Kim D could be stirring pot, because let me tell you something. Kim D does, I'm not saying she makes up things, or maybe she just finds out these things, but it kind of seems like she finds out everything. Like, I mean, who knows? Maybe she is friggin' Houdini or something, or like someone that's finding out all this dirt, or she's friggin' Nancy Drew. I don't know. Maybe she is going around and asking people for information, or asking magazines for information. I don't know. Maybe she's going delving deep. But she has a lot of allegations she's making towards Teresa and Joe right now. And, I hope she has the facts to back them up, because we don't know. But that picture was very telling. I mean, listen, is Teresa stupid enough to go out in public at a restaurant and date this lawyer, and take a picture with her breasts hanging out and his legs spread wide open and everything else? No, I don't think she's that stupid to do that, but who knows? Whatever. So, okay. Teresa, I just want to say one thing. I don't understand why the girls, I understand they're all getting dressed up, and because they're going, at the end of the day, even though they know they're going to fight and there's going to be drama, they are going to be on camera at a fundraiser at this fashion show, a beautiful fashion show. So they know they're going to have to look good. I don't know, maybe they looked a little too good to be going to the show just to fight and leave. But, listen, Teresa looked really hot. I mean, goddamn, she looked smoking hot. I think she looked too hot. Like, it was like, you didn't need to look this good for a fashion show you're just going to fight Kim D at. But she looked really, really good, so God bless her. So basically, they all meet up, Danielle, Margaret, Teresa, and Melissa. They all meet up, go in a van together to the Posche fashion show. They're in a separate room, Kim D, Siggy, and Dolores. I guess they're waiting for them to arrive, because Kim D must know they're coming. So, they're making, walk for me. I want you to see a practice walk. So they're walking, trying their stuff, whatever, Siggy and Dolores. And then in comes the four of them. Teresa, Danielle, Melissa, and Margaret. They come in and right away, Kim D's like, hello, how you doing? Now I don't know if she's being nice because, you know, this is a fundraiser, this is her past fashion show. She's just being nice because she feels like it may egg them on because she knows they're very upset with her. So maybe she's being really extra sweet. That's going to really get under their skin. I don't know. So she's like, hey, welcome to the Kim D fashion show. Oh my god, how you doing? Like they've been best friends forever. Not like nothing. Like they're long lost cousins. And Teresa wasn't playing no games. She didn't say nothing about how you doing or anything. She just was like, we need to talk. We need to talk. Let's talk. And Kim D's like, oh, so all of you gonna talk to me? And Teresa's like, yeah, is that a problem? Like, is that a problem? Like, are these girls intimidating you right now, Kim D? Kim D's like, no. Bring it on, baby. I'll take on all of yous. And I'm like, okay. Because Kim D knows her girls are behind her and they'll back her up regardless. And listen, Teresa was smart enough. I get the filming the show's still going to be there, but I don't think Teresa would have went to the fashion show if she wasn't by herself. You know what I mean? Like she's not. She knew she was going to bring her peoples, and they were going to have her back regardless. So Teresa approaches Kim D. Kim D's sitting in a chair. If I was Kim D, I would have stood the fuck up because Teresa, she knows Teresa, and Teresa gets pissed, and she doesn't play games. You know what I mean? Like Kim D said, last time she saw Danielle, Teresa was chasing her out of that country club. So if I were Kim D, I would have stood the fuck up once Teresa approached me. I wouldn't. She sat there in the chair with a bottle of water, like nothing, like literally nothing. She's sitting at the table. Like, she's waiting for a bus to just drive by. And it's ridiculous. So, Teresa gets right in. I hear you talking about me. And Kim D's like, yeah, so what? Who cares? Too bad. Too bad for you. I talked about it. Oh, well. And she's like, too fucking bad? Really, really too bad? Well, you know, you shouldn't have done that. You don't know anything about my life. Like, you said Joe's cheating on me. That's not true. And Kim D's like, well, I know it's true. My friends have seen you cheating on Joe and Joe cheating on you. And it's just all coming back to you now, Teresa. It's all coming back to haunt you. Like, now it's too late. The jig is up. I mean, you're cheating on Joe. And, Teresa's like, you know, I'm going to straighten you out real quick. And then Kim goes, you're going to straighten me out? If you straighten me out, you're going to go right back to jail where you belong. And there was dead silence. As if you could hear a pin drop. It was dead silence. Everyone shut up. Everyone stopped talking. Teresa even took a big gulp. And she's like, oh my... She put down her drink because she knew she did not want to throw that drink like she did the night before at the restaurant with Dolores. So she put the drink down at the table and she's like, oh my god. And she said a little prayer just to like help her. And then Margot gets involved. And she's like, don't you fucking ever say that about Teresa. Listen. Margaret, my love. You don't know Kim D from a can of paint. Yes. Kim D spreading these allegations, you're Teresa's friend. I would have stayed out of it. Unless Kim D's girlfriends got involved, then I would have got involved for Teresa. Be like, no, well, because I didn't want, you don't want Teresa fighting the battle by herself with Kim and her girls. But it doesn't look like the girls are getting involved, so it's just Kim D and Teresa. So don't get involved. It's the two of them. And let them fight one-on-one. Let them go at it one-on-one. You don't have to get involved. She's all constantly getting involved. I don't get that. So then Kim goes at Danielle, and she's like, Danielle, last time I saw you, you chasing, I don't even know why she completely ignored Margaret. Margaret was screaming at her like nothing. She completely ignored Margaret, I think because she doesn't know who the fuck she is, so she's just like, I don't know who the hell you are, so I'm gonna fucking even paint you dust. So she went at Danielle, and she's like, Danielle, last time I saw you, Teresa was chasing out the country club, and Danielle's like, yeah. Yep, that country club where you had me set up to get my hair pulled. And, she's constantly saying, set her up to get her hair pulled. I mean, listen. We're not stupid. If everyone watched that show back then, and that episode, we all know that was not a setup. Ashley did it all herself. She did it. No one set her up, but I don't know why she wanted... I think what she meant was, you invited us all at that post-fashion show knowing there would be drama. But she's saying, oh, well, you made Ashley pull my hair, basically, is what she's saying. But she didn't do that. Yes, do I think Kim D brought them there for drama? Yeah. But I don't think, of course for, some, publicity for her fashion show, but I don't think she knew Ashley was going to pull her hair. So anyways, so then, Teresa goes in and goes, well, I know what Posh stands for. Piece of shit, home-wrecking whore, slut, motherfucking bitch, garbage, prostitution, whore, bitch. And then, Kim D gets up from the chair. She finally gets up from the chair, and she goes, I don't give a shit about you, fuck you, I'm leaving, toodaloo, kisses, ta-ta, I'm gonna go to my fashion show now. And then Teresa's like, you know what, I would love to take your hair and drag you across that catwalk. And Kim D's like, you wouldn't dream of it, because you'd go right back to jail where you belong. And then she's just like, fuck you home-wrecking bitch, blah, 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 blah. And then Kim leaves. And it's Danielle, Teresa, Melissa, Margaret, Siggy, and Dolores by themselves in this big-ass room with the aftermath. And Melissa starts in at Dolores and goes, so you're going to walk in that show now? Are you going to do this right now? You're going to walk in that show after what you just heard? And Dolores like, yes, I am. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. And she gets in her face, like literally nose to nose, like literally, like she was touching her nose. She's like, don't you fucking tell me what to do. And Melissa's like, you getting in my face? Why you getting in my face? And Dolores is like, yeah, I'm getting in your face because you told me last night I'm Switzerland and guess what? And then Miss like, yeah, you should pick a side. You're very neutral. And Dolores like, yeah, and that's where I'm going to stay. Excuse me. So then Teresa's like, you know, fuck you guys. You hang out with trash and garbage and you hang around with this home-wrecking prostitution bitch. And then, while they're leaving, they scream, toodaloo, have fun, tear up that catwalk, girl, hope you tear up that fucking catwalk, you little puppets. And then, listen, singing Dolores on Puppets, I think that they wanted to walk in the fashion show, they're doing this for charity, and listen, not saying that Margaret, Melissa, and Danielle are Teresa's puppets and whatever, I understand they went there to have her back, but someone could also turn around and say, you know what, well, you brought an entourage, and they're your puppets. Because while you were arguing with Kim D, they kept mouthing off, and they kept, you know, getting involved. So they could have said the same thing to Teresa, but it is what it is. So they left. I heard that Teresa presented a check. I don't know if this is true or not, but she did say it. But I heard that she did present a check, and she does feel bad about the families involved in this. And she said, you know, she didn't mean to come here and do this or whatever. This wasn't on camera. This is what I heard. She's like, I didn't mean to come here and do this, but I can't stay here, you know, because of situation, the circumstance. But she presented a check. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what I heard. They walk in the, you know, Siggy and Dolores, they walk in the fashion show, and it is what it is. The fashion show is really pretty. It looked like a venue that they've used before for like another reality show. I don't know if it was New Jersey or if it was Mob Wives, but they filmed at this location before at another I think it was Mob Wives. I think Renee had her birthday party or something there one time at Mob Wives. I think so. I really do. I think that was filmed in another show. So then Danielle, Teresa, and Melissa go back to Margaret's house, and they just discuss the aftermath of what happened at the Posh fashion show. It was crazy, and Teresa can't forgive Dolores and Siggy for walking in the fashion show after all that just happened, and they don't want to go to Italy anymore, and all this. So the next scene, I guess a few days later, Joe sets up a medium at his house to talk to his dead mother, his recently deceased mother. And the woman's very nice. She's very pretty. She sits down with Teresa, Melissa, and Joe in the living room, and she basically tells them, you know, your mom's did pass away, but she's not really gone. She's sitting right here with you guys. And she basically explains what the mother was telling her. That she's playing this song, this Italian song, this Italian song, and then Joe realized that was the song that was played at his wedding with Melissa. And she tells, you know, so he really starts breaking down, because he's like, then he really starts feeling her presence, like, you know what, she has to be here. And like, the medium can't, no one would have known that but Joe and his mother. So, and there were things that she said that the mother did in the hospital room before she died that only they would know. The medium could not know this. That's why I believe in mediums, because this shit's true. I really do believe you pass on, but you really don't pass on. Like, there are people that can talk to them. I don't know how or why they choose these people to get this gift that they can talk to the other side. I don't know. You're just born with it, I guess. It is what it is. But this is what it is. So, then she basically says, you know, your father really misses his wife, and he's crying all the time, and, you know, he wishes that he was there with her. And they just say, you know, the mother goes, just tell him not to do that, to stay with you guys, and that she's okay. She's walking, she's running now, and she's happy, and she's healthy, and she's in a better place. It really got to me because I was thinking, I was like, you know, because my mom passed away too. And, you know, it's nice to know that they're not gone. Like, they are there with you, and this is living proof of it. So, last week, Teresa was supposed to be on Watch What Happens Live for the last episode, but her father got really ill, and she skipped out on Watch What Happens Live, and Melissa took over. But she went, you know, she was at the hospital with her father. He got pneumonia. I think everything's fine now, but that's what happened last week. So I hope the father's doing well. But yeah, so they ended with that. I got choked up a little bit. It was sad. So yes, the next scene, Siggy goes to Teresa's house to talk about the fashion show and what a circus it was and just everything. And Teresa's like, listen, it is what it is. I was mad at you guys. And Siggy's like, well, she didn't understand why Siggy and Dolores still walked in the fundraiser at the fashion show. And they just said, listen, I did it because it was charity and I wanted to do it for the families. You know what I mean? And Teresa's like, okay. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I get it, but I get why Teresa was upset about it, because in her mind, she's like, you're staying at the show, you're my friends, and, you know, you're basically putting more publicity for Kim D and her posh fashion shows. You're giving it more publicity than it needs to be. But then again, they all gave it publicity because they all arrived at that fashion show to cause drama, you know, which would have made, you know, publicity anyways for the show. So they were fine. Siggy and Teresa made up, and they're cool with it. Teresa understood where Siggy was coming from, and they're cool. So then, at the very, very end, Melissa's getting, I don't know, she's in her closet, and Teresa calls her up. And Teresa says, you know, we're going to Italy soon, in a few days, and, you know, Siggy's coming, but Siggy won't come without Dolores. And Melissa's like, well, I'm not cool with Dolores because Dolores got in my face, and she didn't like that Dolores got in her face. But she said, you know, she'll go to the vacation because, you know, it's a vacation and it's Italy, and they have to go. It's in their contract, and it is what it is. They're all gonna go. So the next episode is the Italy trip, and they go to Italy, and you know, Danielle and Siggy get into a huge brawl. Like, it's crazy how this was such a crazy episode, and you think that this was as crazy as it gets, but then the next episode looks like it's gonna top it. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. This season's been nonstop. It's been so good. But yeah, this episode was really, really good. I was really impressed with the episode. I really liked it. It really did give it to me. And you know what? I love the whole cast. I really do. And dare I say, I even like Kim D, because I think everyone brings something to Jersey. Even Kim D. You know what I mean? She brings something to Jersey. Is everything positive? No, but everyone brings a little something to Jersey, and the show would not be the way it is without all these girls taking part of the show. So, bless them all, because we're really fully entertained. I mean, we really are. We're fully entertained. So that is that. I have to look to see if I forgot anything. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I really do appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode review. I'm not going to film a holiday Christmas tag. I'm going to do that next week, because I did film the Jeffree Star holiday makeup haul this week, and this New Jersey episode, and Out for the Day. So next week I'll wait to do the Christmas tag, because I feel like I've been giving you guys a lot of products, a lot of videos, and I just, want to take a break and then do some more next week. So I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've said that like a million times already. But anyways, watch it. Watch the show if you have not already. Watch the show, especially tonight's episode. Watch it. I love you guys. Bye.